This trip was different. Instead of sketching on random pages here and there, I brought with me a handmade watercolor accordion sketchbook all along the journey, and I was sketching what was capturing my attention the most. In this video I want to show you how I made this accordion sketchbook and how I painted all along the trip on both sides, and how I finally made a scrapbook by adding tickets and memories on top. Hi creatives, my name is Luigi. For the new one, I'm also known on social media as Illustrazionidilut. In the channel I'm talking about drawing, painting, art supplies, my own art journey and cool stuff like this. So let's go into it. There is a crow just out of my window. Summer, I love it. I want to quickly show you first the materials I've been using. I had this quite good watercolor 100% cotton paper sitting on my shelf for 3 years, I think. You see it wrapped into these plastic sheets that prevent it from damaging the texture and the sizing of the paper. I'm not painting a lot on A3 format, such a big format, so I wanted to still use this paper. Instead of buying accordion sketchbook, I made my own, just by taking one A3 sheets and cutting it in two pieces, two stripes, that I then glue them together. Just this glue tape by Tombow, but whatever you have, that works fine. It must be quite sturdy. This one was not enough, most likely. Indeed, in the hot temperature in Spain where I was traveling, it was a little bit melting and falling apart quite a few times, but nevertheless I made it together again when I came back home. For this one I chose the cold press one. Maybe next time I'm gonna use the hot press one. Another thing I want to quickly show is what I've been using was this brush from Skoda. You guys suggest me in the comments, because I needed like a good travel brush, and this one is indeed pretty good. It's size 10. So here it is, a Skoda. That is Spanish brand, so it will remind me forever about this trip. But now let's go to the tour where I show you what I've done, what I've been painting. It's gonna be the best souvenir I could have collect and bring back home. So advantages of having an accordion sketchbook. This one is lighter than whatever sketchbook you could have bring with you. It's less than 100 grams because it's basically only one page and two covers. You will not feel this in your backpack at all. What I felt in my backpack was actually this kind of bulky watercolor palette, which I, by the way, love, because you have also the water container apart and you can use a real brush for your paintings, which make the experience leveling up. It's 10 by 15 because it's half of a A3 page. It's gonna also fit inside your standard pencil case, so this is another advantage. For the cover, I just use the back side of a pad, just like the one I've been showing before. You made a front cover and the back cover slightly bigger than your stripe. Also remember to leave edges of the stripes, one to attach the first page to the front cover, one to attach the two pages in the middle, two stripes in the middle. No, what is it? Here, you see here. And the third stripe, you leave it on the back side here to attach to the back cover. If you're more interested in a detailed description how to do it, I'll make a separate video. But this one was kind of easy also for me, which I am a totally inexpert of making them. And then what I did was attaching all the nice tickets I've been collecting into mainly museums over there, and adding some details like Spagna, which is Spain in Italian, 2026, the flag, and this is Museo Reina Sofia, where you can actually see the very famous Guernica by Picasso, the huge painting in black and white, and Il Prado Museum, which has very nice ticket as well. Inside stop was in Madrid, where I slept 4 nights there, and I've been visiting also the Palacio Real de Madrid. What is nice in Madrid, most of the museum, if not all of them, have a specific slot during the week where you can visit them completely for free, which is something I have never seen, only maybe in London. Some of them, the most popular, will be most likely busy if you don't reserve the tickets in advance. Here is the tarjeta, which is the transporte pubblico. It's like a metro pass, very large city to move from one side to the other. Was in Puerta del Sol. Here I started using this pen I have here, which is Fude Sailor with orange ink by Roger und Klingner. I believe the name is Carmen, which is nice for basic drawing. It's very light color, so you can easily make mistakes. They are not that visible, but in the end it might be a little bit too soft, so I added some black ink or lines on top. So you can open it this way, or you can open it just like a normal sketchbook. That's the advantage of an accordion sketchbook. Here was a bit of an extreme situation. I was on a boat rotating on itself. I was like dizzy a bit, and I managed anyway to do something here, and I like it. Is in Parco de Retiro, which is a very big park in Madrid. If I remember correctly, is next to the Prado Museum. I really like their Plaza Mayor, which is a square in Madrid. Here is from the outside, and you have in each corner 2 of these arches, so I believe total of 8 arches, which makes a very beautiful urban sketch scenario. I collect so many nice references I'm gonna use in the next months, I believe. And here it was full of people coming and going because it was a very touristic place. Was in Parc de la Montaña, which next to Palacio Real, which is, by the way, the residence of the king. And there was this nice view on the church, on the cathedral, next to the Palacio Real. I was in this very big park. There are so many nice parks in Spain I've been seeing. Compared to Italy, we have a lack of green areas in the main cities, I believe. Finally, this ends the first part of a trip. So I've been trying to make a number of spreads or pages, which was somehow compared to the number of days I had. So this was 8 full days trip, and I had 8 spreads, or 15, I believe, pages, single pages. So I could do like 1 sketch per day, kind of chill, also a way to relax a bit and let my legs rest, because I was walking more than 20 kilometers per day, so I was really tired. The train from first through Madrid to Cordoba, then Cordoba to Sevilla in the same day, and I stopped in Cordoba to visit which is the Mezquita Catedral de Cordoba, very famous. Also collected the Botanical Garden I visited in Madrid. This is Golden Tower, Sevilla, Círculo de Bellas Artes, where you have a top view on the city of Madrid. Just attaching here what you collect during the trip, if you want to a nice cafe or shop you like. For example, I have the bag from the shop where I bought the brush. I could also attach that. A very nice memory collection. On the other side, I was in the Feria de Cordoba, a big event where people were dressing traditional customs. Cordoba is not as touristic as Sevilla or Madrid. Everybody were dressing the flamenco dress, well-known dance and music also. And it was extremely beautiful because they all look like flowers crossing the street here and there under 35 degrees. It was a bit crazy. And when I paint this, I was a bit tipsy, if not drunk, because in this feria everything was very cheap, in particular beer, and people were inviting me to join, and under 35 degrees with little food in my stomach, it was kind of funny. So I sit down under the shadow on the grass and just chill a bit by painting very random figures. I collect a memory of that event, will be always in my mind. I was in Sevilla. This is the famous Giralda, which is the tower of the cathedral in Sevilla. It's very beautiful, and the light also, the project during the night, makes the atmosphere extremely surreal. What is cool in Sevilla, wherever you are, in every moment you are, there are gonna be someone playing music live, and that was the case also from this guy and some people around it. I think, yes, my first urban sketch during night, I used these pens, which I suppose they were waterproof, because I have the blue and the black and they are waterproof, but this brown and orange are not. So when I spray on top, I mess up everything. I don't mind too much the final result, because in the end I lose my intention in the beginning and it makes everything more natural. The Real Casal de Sevilla, if you want to visit this place, you need to book at least 1 month in advance. It's the most popular place I visited. It's really worth it, because it's like a royal house, still used by kings of Spain, and you mixture of culture between Islamic and Christian with all the architectural aspect of it. This is something also you see in Cordoba. At 1 p.m. under the direct sun, 35 plus degrees, I was sweating a lot. Nevertheless, I made this painting, which was very quick with the sketches, and I think I learned something from this. It came out pretty good, in my opinion. Is my favorite in this. Just a single wash from top to bottom for the base, so by mixing the colors directly on paper, and then it was dry in 2 minutes, maybe less, and I could add quickly some shadows on top. Very vibrant colors because of that. Still in Sevilla, in Plaza de España, I could not avoid to paint this place, which is huge, and in my humble opinion is the most beautiful square in the whole world I have ever seen. A half circle which is looking in direction of the Guadalquivir, which is the river in Seville, and this river was the one that gave so much richness and power to Seville in the 16th century, because they were the only one exporting and importing spices and stuff in general, old continent to the new one, so between all Europe and America that were conquering at that time. The square was actually built in 1929. This exposition in Seville, and they build up from scratch this square. Simply impossible to draw all of it. I chose a corner of it, and more or less the same approach I had in this painting, so top to bottom. While here it was in Plaza Doña Elvira, which it was to show the oranges that are on the floor in all around Seville, on the streets and so on, because they have these bitter oranges, which are not sweet. They still use for marmalades. They mostly sell them in the UK, they told us. They still leave them because not only in March, where orange trees are blossoming, but also during the summer, these fruits is just smelling all around the streets. You have this wonderful smell. And this was the last day and close my accordion sketchbook.